Hey, how much is it to paint my home? Hey, how much is it for 800 square feet of trim to paint? Hey, I have a 6,000 square foot home. I need the outside painted. How much is that? There's no way I can answer that. Let's talk about that in a little bit. Okay, so we're talking about how much is it to paint. And we get a ton of calls, not a ton, we get some calls or some emails simply fishing for pricing. How I have a 3,000 square foot home, how much will it be to paint that? Well, let me tell you why I can't answer that and why you probably don't want somebody to answer that. There's many different things that can go in a 3,000 square foot home. The difference between commercial work and residential work, and why I can do that on commercial work, is because of one thing, and it's blueprints. Blueprints are done by the architect. 9 times out of 10, that blueprint is right on the money, with the exact measurements, with exactly what I know, and specifications on what I need to do. I need to put 1 coat of primer, and here's the primer you need to use. I need to do two coats of finish, and here's the finish I need to use, and here's how you have to apply it. And here's the schedule of the job and how it's going to go. There's no questions usually. Sometimes they pop up, but they're handled right on site, and we have change orders for that, and they expect them. Now, if I gave you a price to paint your home, 3,000 square foot home, and I tell you, okay, I don't know, this is off the top of my head, just say it's $6,000, and now I set the specifications, so I'm telling you it's $6,000, but that could mean I'm putting 1 coat of primer and 1 coat of finish on. And hey, when I get to your house, I forgot I didn't include all that other stuff. I didn't include the trim. I didn't include this, and here you got hit with a huge extra that you didn't expect. Okay, so that's your first estimate from us. You got a $6,000 estimate from us with some specs, but not really. Who knows? Now you call 2 other companies. Company B gives you a price of $5,000. Company C gives you a price of $6,000 too. So you got $6,000 from us, you got $5,000 from somebody else, and you got $6,000 from the third. Nobody knows what they're doing. You have no specifications. Nobody visited your site. They don't know what's in the way. They don't know the heights of the walls. They don't know the products you want to use. They don't know the time frame. That we probably know the time frame. So we're doing 1 prime, 1 finish. The next company's doing no prime, 2 finish, and the third company is doing 1 prime and 2 finish. But they're using commercial grade paints, and they're not going to tell you that they're using $8 a gallon paint, while the first 2 companies are using $40 or $50 a gallon of paint. There's no way to know going over the phone like that without a site visit. Sometimes. Nowadays with Google Earth and things like that, I can pull up the exterior of a home and I can give you an estimate, no problem. It'll be a rough estimate, and we'll still do a site visit before any job starts or before a contract is started, but I can be pretty close off of Google Earth. For the interior, obviously I can't pull up Google Earth and look at the inside of your home, but if you had a floor plan, I could probably get close. But again, we still need to meet you. You would want to meet us. You need to meet the person that you're going to hire who's going to be inside of your house. It's important. Otherwise, you can go with that lowest price. Here's the $5,000 price that you accepted. You come to find out once the job starts, it's not even the company you hired. They subcontracted all the work out to the company down the road. Now what do? You hired, ABC Painting, and now XYZ Painting's at your house. They do stuff totally different than ABC Painting, but who cares? They subbed it out. ABC Painting's making $4,000 off the job, and they hired the other company for $1,000. What do you think's going to happen? They're going to go as fast as they can to finish that job. So real quick and short, it's impossible to bid residential work off of somebody calling up and saying, give me a price off of square footage or linear footage. Sometimes you can, off of pictures, sometimes you can't. At some point, you need to be available for the estimator to talk to.